is such a beautiful springtime in London. Okay, first of all, apologies for my voice because I've been traveling too much. I probably got a bug because I lost my voice. It's just slowly coming back. It is, I love London in spring. The weather is beautiful. I am in a jumper, sweatshirt, which is nice, or knitwear actually, sorry, delirious. It's been so nice traveling. After surgery I didn't do much of that for a while, and being able to go away has really had me thinking a lot lately about what I want to do with myself and what I want to do with my life. And I know this sounds a bit dramatic, but being in my mid-30s, there's a lot of things that society says I should have done by now. You know, either it's being married or having kids and having a house. I don't even have a car. But I think in my mind, I want to almost go against that. Life is a funny one because we all have this idea of what we want to do, what we want to achieve. And a lot of the times it is because of society says that is how we should be. We should live a certain way. And I think I'm ready to go against that grain. But I'm still at that stage in my life where even in my 30s, I still have no idea what I want to do. I was thinking of buying a house in London, and I remember always wishing that I could do something like that. And then when I had the means to, all of a sudden, I kind of said to myself, but do you know if you want to end up in London? Do you know if this is where you want to stay for the rest of your life? And it was a conversation that I haven't really thought of. I've never thought of is being in the UK, being in London forever, something I want. So, yeah. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of thinking. But it's a good thing. Life's beautiful.
It's my Robert De Niro. What do you think?
I love that face.
Thank you.
I just deadlifted 120. You ready for the vlog? We ready?
Yeah.
There we go. It's like over twice my body. No, twice my body weight.
Like what kind of bike? Road bike? Like do you want like clip? So I joined it last night. So that yeah, very special. That would be sound. You need cleats. You need to clip it.
Oh yeah.
On a 200-pound bike.
You can't.
I always like to warm up and prep before a big leg session, and I am going to run you through every single thing that I do in today's workout. The single leg extensions is my favorite for developing my quads. I lean forward to get a better engagement on my quads. Also, I prefer unilateral work to work both legs equally. No, I'm not trying to audition for the Matrix, but this is a legitimate exercise. It's great for your quads and building ankle and knee strength. Notice how I don't make contact with the floor to keep constant tension on my quads. By the way, the Vivobarefoot Primus Light 3 is my favorite shoe when it comes to leg day, improves foot strength and great stability, and allows for a more natural movement. This unorthodox exercise works wonders for your quads and hamstrings. The trap bar forces you to work on stabilizing yourself through the movement. Focus on a slow eccentric and quick concentric. Pro tip when it comes to split squats and lunges: knees over toes places more emphasis on your quads. And if you sit back into the split squat, that places more emphasis on your hamstrings. With the walk-in lunges, which is one of my absolute favorite for developing my legs, notice how I turn my legs out when I come up from the lunge. That's to get extra engagement on my glutes, because men need big glutes too. Remember when I talked about unilateral exercises? That applies to the leg press. However, I prefer to split stance as I can push a bit more. So if you watch the video, the supporting leg is the one on the left and isn't doing much work, but there to support. But the emphasis should be on the working leg during both the concentric and the eccentric. first workout was taken from my CrossLifter app, so check out the link in my bio for a 7-day free trial for some awesome training programs, from bodybuilding to conditioning to kettlebells and dumbbells. There is over 10 different programming on the app to enjoy.
Was going to me, but he's changed his mind. I've been very fortunate, really fortunate, to love him.
I absolutely love dumplings. I could eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of my life and never get bored of it. Oh, I feel like I've probably got some stuck between my teeth now. That was a nice session. I haven't trained that intense in a while. And there's a symptom that occurred after my eye surgery, and basically I can't do squats, and like things like Bulgarian split squat, anything that means I go up and down, because I find I get lightheaded. It is something new that's happened after my surgery, so I am having to adapt and find ways to still get a nice, intense workout, but without being able to do my favorite thing, which is squats and also deadlifts. One thing that's been happening past few weeks is I've been going through a lot of bad habits that I used to have in the past, and that's like, major body dysmorphia. And obviously I haven't been able to train properly for almost 3 months. I had the surgery in October and another one in January. So it's been tough. And yes, I have got smaller. I probably look smaller now because I'm wearing like a 5XL top, but it's been hard to find that motivation again. I've been looking in the mirror, and I used to do this when I was a lot younger and I was bigger and more shredded. I have started to pick on my body and things I don't like. I noticed this was getting worse, especially when I got to Cape Town, when I could train again, and I had to sit myself down and be like, right, you can't go back to bad habits again. You can't go back to feeling this way. What are we going to do to get better, to improve? What can we do now? Stop focusing on what you don't have or what you can't do, what you used to look like. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I sometimes get people DM me on Instagram or message, oh, your physique you're so aesthetic. How comes you're always motivated? How do you stay motivated? And I want to be honest and be like, I'm not always motivated. I've been so demotivated the last couple weeks, and just feeling sorry for myself and being quite harsh on myself and the way my body is looking at the moment, because I know what I used to look like. And, my friend said to me, you need to be kind to yourself, give yourself some grace, because I haven't. This is my job. Fitness is my job. I make money from being a coach, a fitness coach, online coach. I have an app, and I always feel like I need to present in a certain way and be a certain way and always be positive and always look a certain way, be aesthetic, And I haven't been giving myself enough grace and being kind to myself, and also realizing that this is something that was out of my control in terms of the surgery, and there are bigger things in life to worry about. And if not being as big as I used to, or being as shredded or as aesthetic is my biggest of worries, I should be so very lucky, you know? And the main reason I'm sharing this is to, you know, kind of show you where my mindset has been and what I'm now doing to get out of that mindset. I've made a plan. I'm going to go back into training. I'm going to plan everything, do what I can, train around my surgery as I'm still recovering. And also, this is to anyone out there watching this that you feel that you're stifled in your training, that you're not progressing, you're not getting anywhere. Maybe you've had an injury, maybe you had to take a break. And I'm here to tell you that it's natural, it's normal for you to feel that way. But also now is you have to take action. What can you do? How can you work around your injuries? How can you work around anything that's setting you back? And I feel like sometimes social media can present this image of where, you know, people like myself would always be happy and everything's going well and we feel great. And, you know, it's not always that way. And I have had to like sit myself down and have a word with myself. Just be like, you can't go back to that mindset. You can't keep picking on yourself like this. You can't keep being negative to yourself like this. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. So yeah, I am no longer complaining, feeling sorry for myself. I have set a plan in action, and yeah, I'm excited to get back into training. I've missed fitness is more than just a job for me. It is something that makes me happy physically and mentally. And when it was taken away from me without obviously my choice, I realized that it is a big part of my life. But I am just happy and grateful that I can actually start slowly getting back into training. No matter how little, I am just enjoying every single one of it. So yeah, new training shall begin now that I'm back, and a new routine. But yeah, I can make a video on like my new training routine and my training split and how I'm trying to get back into the old Obi. And I know it's cringe talking about myself in the third person. I'm sorry, I apologize. So you're gonna have to grind your foods.
Which one you choose?
I think I'll just take the one in front.
This one?
Yeah.
I take this one.
Hard times come, hard times go. Okay.
You just got called old? Where is the birthday card where we can see like that you get old like?
Actually, put your hand in front of the paper, like you did before, because it focuses on it. Yeah. Then. Yeah.